Okay class, so now coming to our new topic, that is special body parts for animal kingdom. We have our first heading, as you can see in the slide. Our first heading is hair and fur. So class, as you can see in the slide, it is written here, camels that live in warm areas have thick skin and very little hair on their bodies so that they can survive there. Polar bears that live in cold areas have thick coat of fur on their bodies. It helps them to trap the body heat. So students, as you can see here, that camels who are living in warm and high temperature region, they have a very little amount of hair on their body. But whereas some animals who are living in very cold regions, for example, polar bear that lives in the polar region, icy region of our earth, they have thick fur around their body. Now class, fur means it is a thick hair layer on the body of an organism. Okay. Now coming to our next topic class, that you can see in the slide, is shell. So, as it is written here, animals such as tortoises, turtles, and snails have a hard covering on their bodies called the shell. When an enemy comes near them, they hide themselves under the shell. So, class, shell is a protective structure that some animals have with them, and they use the shell to protect themselves from enemies. So whenever an enemy approaches such animal who have shell with them, they as soon as possible run into their shell and try to protect themselves. That is the main function of a shell. So class, you can see in the slide, our next topic is quills. These are long pointed spines that grow on the back and the side of porcupine. These protect it from enemies. So class, quills are those needle-like structure that grow naturally on the back of porcupine, and these needle-like structure help them to save from enemies. Okay class, now moving to the next topic, that is long jaw and moist skin. So there is only one natural creature where you will find this long extended jaw, that is crocodile. So crocodiles have long jaws, long tails, short legs and moist skin. The moist skin helps them to breathe on land. Okay class. Now coming to our next topic, that is animal ears. So class, as you can see in the slide, that most animals have ears that can be seen, called external ears or pinna. Some animals have very small ears called internal ears. Birds have tiny holes on both sides of their heads. They can hear sounds that humans cannot hear, and the ears help them to maintain balance while flying also. I hope that class all of you have understood well what I have explained here. That's all for today's class. Thank you class.